So first thing I got for everybody. But there's 2 insider articles about Titanfall 3. Bet I'll get to it after this. The creator of Yuzu, the Nintendo Switch emulator, has settled a lawsuit and now owes them $2.4 million. So it's been taken down. Although right before I just started streaming, I saw another Twitter account post it. This is the thing. This is why I find like these lawsuits to be kind of like a lost cause. Yeah, Nintendo won the lawsuit and they had to pay in damages, but what's on the internet is forever. Like this is a like Nintendo can't police your PCs. Nintendo don't even know shit about PCs, so. But Nintendo can't police your PC. So if it's on your computer, they can't do anything about it. I just was allegedly. All I'm saying is allegedly. The internet is forever. Right before I started streaming, like right below this article, I saw an account post a download link for this emulator. This shit ain't going nowhere. This is all a dog and pony show. It's unfortunately that they got to pay $2 million. That being said, if you do want it, allegedly, it's probably the best time to download it now. You never know. They might try to go after every site that's got it. Yeah, shout out to OG Jesus. This is allegedly the best version of Tears of the Kingdom. This is how you play it in 4K, allegedly. So the Nintendo Yakuza strikes again. They're protecting their IPs. They're making sure you don't get anything done, even though the internet's forever. They're gonna get things done. Sued for $2.4 million, but can't have 60 FPS. Let's see. He says something about Titanfall. Why now is the right time for Titanfall 3? That's not a. Respawn's new game is set in the. Okay, here we go. Did you see Tesla's down 7%? I'm not invested in them. I don't care. Before you get excited, this is an article about Titanfall 3, but close. Yo, shout out to Revenge Blake with the sub. Appreciate it. Let's see. In a recent episode with Game Mess Morning, Jeff Grubb opened up about what's happening at Respawn Entertainment, touching on an original IP being developed at the firm by Steve Fakadua, who direct. Thank you. Shout out to everybody who subbed and all that shit. What was I reading? Being developed by firm Steve Fudoka, who directed Titanfall and shout out to Manny with the sub, and Titanfall 2, what seems like a lifetime ago. Months ago, Vince Zampella, the head honcho at Respawn, said Fudoka was fleshing out the earliest stages of piecing together something new, but it would never be Titanfall 3. Why did they say that? But it would never be Titanfall 3. According to Grubb, the game that Fudoka and shout out to Dreamweaver with the subs are creating is set to be in the Titanfall universe. During the most recent episode of Game Mess Morning, Jeff Grubb elaborated on what he knows about Respawn Entertainment's projects. Following recent layoffs of the Electronic Arts, Respawn was hit in a Star Wars first-person shooter that was rumored to be based on the adventures of the Mandalorian was canceled. Steve Fudoka's original title is still in development, though. Grubb remarked that the game, which is untitled, is in prototyping phase, but the team is about to get much wider. Here's what he said, taken directly from the podcast. Yo, shout out to JJ with the sub. The game as it stands today, as far as I understand it, is a Titanfall game. The game as it stands today, as far as I understand it, is a Titanfall game. It's set in the Titanfall universe. What? He highlighted that he doesn't know how it's an extension. Oh, extension. I cannot read today. It's these fucking droids! Shout out to Odin with the sub. The droids are broadening my brain. how it's an extension of the Titanfall universe without it being Titanfall 3, and suggested that Respawn Entertainment should figure out a way to make it happen, referencing a follow-up to the 2016 shooter. It was a year ago that Electronics Arts, blah, 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 blah. Basically saying they're working on something in the Titanfall universe, but there's no guarantee. This could be some type of Apex Legends single-player game, because remember that was a rumor too? Could be some type of spin-off game. Could be a VR game where you take control of the robot and you really got to press the buttons and shit. Literally might not be anything. I was like, what the fuck, Goku? I don't know. There's nothing to make. Until we get a definitive, we're working on Titanfall 3. I do not care. I never seen someone be mad at getting subscribers. I'm not mad at getting subscribers. I still say thank you. But y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all trying to interrupt my reading. The timing is immaculate. Y'all know exactly what y'all doing. Sony PlayStation has started refunding Suicide Squad. So if you bought Suicide Squad on PlayStation, rumors out there are that you can get a refund if you file for it. People are posting images of themselves getting it. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Yeah. Thank you for contacting PlayStation support regarding a game. We apologize for the delay in responding. You contacted us with the item that you purchased that could not be used. After reviewing your request, the purchase for the it's that bad. It sounds like they're not just this headline is a little misleading. It makes it sound like they're just giving away PlayStation owners the game. They're giving money back. It seems like this person filed a report saying they can't use the item, so that might be the you could beat the game and then say it doesn't work and they give you a refund. That's what I'm getting out of this. Yo, shout out to Critical Mass and shout out to There's Not Enough for the sub. I appreciate it. Basically, you can finesse PlayStation out of a free game. That's the tech. That's the tech. And knowing is half the battle. This came out like last week, but I wasn't live. Or during the weekend. Turns out it isn't true. This ransomware group claimed they hacked Epic Games and had everybody's credit card and information and shit. But they recently came out and said that shit was a lie. It makes me wonder if this is going to be a new trend. You got a group like fake hackers where they say they hack a company and they try to get money out of them, but they really don't got no evidence of shit. That's fucking funny. This isn't true, by the way. Oh, let's see. EA and BioWare are reportedly confident that Dragon Age Dreadwolf will release this year. Let's see. Does anybody care about who's a Dragon Age fan in the chat? Who's the Dragon Age fan? Let me see. According to Giant Bomb journalist Jeff Grubb, shout out to There's Not Enough with the sub. Speaking on the Game Mess Decides podcast with co-host Mike Matoni, I suspect Dragon Age Dreadwolf will probably pop up in the summer, Grubb claimed. I don't know when it'll be shown, but I assume it'll be shown sometime in the summer. On the potential release window for the game, Grubb said it will be released this year, last I heard. EA was pretty confident about it, that it doesn't mean it's guaranteed. It could slip, but right now, eternally, they expect to release it later this year. Shout out to Chris with the sub. I appreciate it. I thought the last game was okay. Like the co-op multiplayer was pretty fun. But like, I don't know, the story didn't do it for me, so I did beat this game, I'm not gonna lie. Dragon Age 2 was the best? I heard people hate that one. I thought it was Dragon Age 1. This game was just kind of okay to me. If there's no big booty L's, I don't want it. Were there big booty L's in Baldur's Gate? I need them to focus on Mass Effect. I mean, when they finish this, that means that probably will be the focus. That probably will be the focus. Why do I feel like I hear... Hold up. Oh, that's my TV. I'm like, why do I feel like I hear two beats? Hold on 1 second, yeah. Turn that shit off. NVIDIA is reportedly working on a PC gaming handheld of its own, according to YouTuber Moore's Law is dead. That's a funny name. NVIDIA is getting serious about making more handheld gaming devices with graphics in them, graphics intellectual properties in them. I've heard that NVIDIA may even partner with Intel to make a premium gaming handheld. Sounds like another potential Nintendo Switch, Steam Deck, MSI Claw, what is it? The Ally, the ROG Ally type shit. You got an app on your TV? Yeah, it's called Chromecast. Let you beam anything to your TV. I was running errands and I had some like dog music, some like dog calming music on there. Niggas anxiety and shit. I be playing. Moore's Law be getting all the leaks. My thing is, once again, it seems like everybody's coming out with, by the way, this is not real. This is just some mock image. They probably made it with AI. Matter of fact, I know they made it with AI. Look at the D-pad right there. That's the, you know, I was just joking, but that's actually the giveaway. Look at the D-pad right there. What the fuck? That shit was definitely made with AI. They did not check the D-pad. You gotta look at your images before you post them, guys, because sometimes it can fuck up and you gotta re-roll. What was I about to say? Seems like everybody's coming out with the handheld now, which makes me just want to get a Steam Deck more. You know, it's funny too. Three thumbsticks. Like, what the fuck are you? No, it's 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. How did I not even notice it? That's crazy. This is crazy, yo. They're not even trying to hide its AI. Oh shit. Freaking once again, I had an itch. I had an itch. You know what the itch was? Not chlamydia. I was laying on the couch. I was watching something on YouTube like after my workout, and I wanted to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but I didn't want to sit up to play it. I can't believe I'm saying this. I had the itch to buy a PlayStation Portal. So then I went on Amazon and I said, let me see. And then I remember it was $200 and I said, fuck that shit. Let me get up, bro. Fuck that shit. Nah, we not buying that. But I had the same itch playing Baldur's Gate 3. I was like, man, I could really use a Steam Deck right about now. I kind of just want to lay down and play some shit. Can you use the Steam Deck to beam your PlayStation games? Like how you do with your phone? Can you connect it to your Steam Deck? The evils of Lucy. The only problem with the Steam Deck is it's been out for a couple years. So like the hardware is extra old. Yes. How does it run? The hardware is super old. It's like, I feel like if I buy one now, they're going to come out with a Steam Deck 2. They're going to announce one like a month later. And that shit's going to piss me the fuck off. So I'm still going to probably wait till the Steam Deck 2. I was about to say, it runs well. You can use remote play. Okay. Yeah, new Steam Deck has got to be out soon. If NVIDIA's going to put out another headset, like the market is getting saturated. Everybody just be copying everybody. They got to do something to innovate, man. I don't know what it is, but they got to do something to innovate. Did Steam announce anything about a new Steam Deck? Nah, I'm just basing it off the fact that the last one's been out for a couple years and computers get old really quickly. That thing's not going to be able to run the latest games in the coming years. So it's like, when else are they going to do it? 1 second. Should I get a Steam Deck OLED or just wait? I don't know. I don't got one. Ask Ethos. If anyone cares, all Saints Row games are under $10. Play Saints Row 2 and 3. I thought 4 was fun, but a lot of people didn't like it. I thought it was a fun superhero game. It wasn't a Saints Row game, but it was a fun superhero game. I tried this AR Windows 11 gaming system at NWC, and I can't stop thinking about it. I was thrilled with AR glasses at NWC last year. I said at the time that everyone, yeah, whatever. Fast forward to 2024, the Apple Vision Pro is now out in the US, leading the way, and I expect more spatial computers to launch in the coming years as Apple perfects the Vision Pro and irons out the various issues. Man, I just want to see. So what is the Techno Pocket Go console? Are you going to see the Borderlands movie? I wouldn't pay to see that shit. You're going to pay? Are y'all going to go pay to see the Borderlands movie? You excited about that? You think that's worth $100,000? Because you know going to the movie theater is expensive now. I'm not really interested in seeing any Kevin Hart short jokes. The Chinese company calls it the industry's first Windows AR gaming headset. The package consists of AR glasses and a controller, which doubles as a Windows 11 computer. Connect to via USB-C. And yeah, you got the Pocket Go console, which is unlike anything else on the market. What really surprised me during the demo was the quality of the AR display. The Pocket Vision glasses feature a micro OLED 2K display, which is really crisp. So it's just like a computer in your face. I don't know. It's like the Apple Vision Pro, and then you're playing the games. Like, why not just play at your computer? Kevin Hart was fighting over Frosted Flakes with Diddy. Can you? All right. What does that have to do with anything? I have the Regal Unlimited, but probably not unless the wife just wants to see something. What else? What? Boom, 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 boom. Hold up, y'all. 1 second. You might like the Lenovo Legion. Yeah, I don't know about that. Can't lie, the Dungeons and Dragons movie actually surprised me, so the big IP movies are surprising. The Lenovo is interesting for FPSs, but it's huge. Lenovo Legion, which one is that? Oh, this one. I don't like the design on this one. It's kind of like blocky, like sharp edges right here. I don't really like this. Let's see, 16 gig, 1 terabyte. Yeah, I don't like the design of this one. I'd rather get a Steam Deck. I don't know, it looks really weird. It looks cheap. I've never owned a Lenovo computer either, I'm not gonna lie. Aren't they like e-machines? Like, the Lenovo is interesting for FPS games, but it's huge. This shit thick. Yeah, this shit looked like a Sega. What's that shit called? Sega. I don't remember what it was called. The Sega handheld. The Game Gear. It looked like a Sega Game Gear. What's old is new again. That shit look like a Sega Game Gear. Big ass loaf of bread. That shit's fucking funny, man. Ew, my bad, y'all. I'm over here talking on the phone. Did you ever get the Retro Gaming Pocket emulator? Nah, what's that? Retro Gaming Pocket emulator. Yeah, nah, I don't got this. I have a different emulator. I forgot what it was called. My brain is fried right now, and I'm getting texted. So like, hold on. Game Gear took like 8 AA batteries. Yeah, it did. And they would die like within 2 hours. You got the Soldier Council? Nah, not even. The concurrent player count on Steam's version of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League has dropped so much since launch that it's now frequently lower than that of Gotham Knights. You know what I wanted to bring the story up to? It's not even this. Like, we know the game's dying. It's probably going to be shut down within the year. I wouldn't be surprised. That's why I said in the podcast, 13 seasons. They'd be lucky if they get to 3. The funny thing I find about this news is, you guys remember when we first started the podcast 11 years ago and how much pushback we got with PC gaming and us being elitists? The point I wanted to bring this up is, like, this isn't the only article that's like this. They did this with Power World. They do this with every game now. Have y'all noticed that a game's success is now measured by how it's doing on the Steam charts? I find that to be so and this is across the board. Like, this is a game that's available on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, probably streaming service too. I don't know. But I find it funny that we now use Steam charts to identify whether or not a game is successful. Motherfuckers didn't even play the PC version. Like, see, that shit only got 10,000 people playing on Steam. Ain't nobody got that shit. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. Like, so it's just really weird to me because we went from the human eye can't see more than 30 frames to now we're using PC to decide whether a game is successful or not. It's also, in my opinion, this comes from somebody who games on PC. It's weird to determine whether or not a game is successful based off the Steam charts, just because there's 2 other platforms and the game is multi-platform. Like, what are the numbers on the other thing? I'm pretty sure they're low, but just don't know. Because, like, I know with Power World, yeah, it had like 1 million on PC, but then it had like another 2 million like on Xbox or some shit like that. You said no banging? What does that mean? To be fair though, it is easy, accessible way to see how many people are playing on PS5. Yeah, you know, you're right. I don't think there is. Yeah, you're right about that. I just think it's funny though. I'm just like, when did everybody become such hardcore PC gamers, bro? Most of y'all still don't got them. We chilling. Let me go into the Google News. Ghost of Tsushima PC port news coming next week. I don't care about that. I played that shit already. Dune Awakening gets tons of new gameplay footage. Some promising PS5 games are getting big updates. I don't care. EA's Star Wars strategy game is still in development. Strategy game. What's going on with the layoffs in the video game industry? They're getting laid off. Fortnite's Pandora's Box makes big changes to zero build mode. Final Fantasy Rebirth director. I don't care. We're already playing that. You saw that Assassin's Creed. That was last week. Halo composer Marty O'Donnell announces Republican bid for Congress. Okay, like why is that news? Like I'm just curious. This is especially funny, right? Eurogamer.com reports Marty O'Donnell is now running for Congress. This honestly feels like this headline. It feels like you're just trying to push an agenda. I feel like this article headline should be, I don't like Republicans, because what the fuck does a nigga in Europe got to do with anything? Like, for shit and giggles, I'm gonna read this shit, bro. And I'm not taking this dude's side. I don't care. Like, I just think this headline is fucking funny, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna try to hide my agenda. Marty O'Donnell, the former Bungie composer best known for Halo and Destiny, has announced his intention to run for U.S. Congress as a Republican candidate. In a lengthy post on social media, on Twitter, O'Donnell said he never wanted to be a politician, and I still don't, but he felt the need to step up after seeing the leaders of our country being influenced by toxic divisions that are tearing apart our families and society. O'Donnell's campaign website is now live with a notable Halo-esque vibe. Visitors can donate to O'Donnell's War Fund, learn more about the composer's history in video games industry, and join Marty's army to receive campaign updates. America enjoyed a secure border and no inflation. Like, what is your horse in this race? What is your horse in this race? Y'all need to stay over there. Like, wouldn't it make sense to run as an independent if he doesn't like both sides? I'm saying, I agree with that. But the point I'm trying to make is, I don't know. It's just, there's no science behind this. My gut tells me if he was running as a Democrat, this would not be in the headline. This type of stuff is just funny to me. I'm like, bro, you write for Eurogamer. Like, nigga, report on what's going on in Spain or something. Anyways, EA Star Wars strategy game still in development following layoffs. Last week was difficult for the industry. Let's see. The independents don't get the votes. Yeah, that's the main reason why. Like Bernie Sanders was not a Democrat. He was definitely like super left leaning. What's the name? But he ran under Democrat to get, the system behind him. Star Wars strategy game from BitReactor and EA is still in development following the cancellation. I hope it's that chess game. EA's latest, we know. Now the developer BitReactor has shared on an update in X confirming its strategy game was unaffected by the changes at EA. Last week was difficult for the industry and more so because of our strong relationships within the other teams at Respawn, the developer said. But for those asking, we are still hard at work and our game was unaffected by last week's news. Interesting. I just bought Star Wars' Jedi Survivor game. Pretty good so far. It is a really good game. Curious to see what this is. Is this going to be like a Fire Emblem XCOM Baldur's Gate type of game? Is it going to be more of like that chess game that we had in Jedi Survivor? I would like that. That shit was pretty fun. Not going to lie. That shit was pretty fun. I will keep my eye on and see what they're doing with this. Let's see. Dune Awakening. Let's go to the sub box. I don't see anything in the news. I'm pretty sure that'll be in my sub box.